Hey everybody, Andrew and Jacob out here in front of St. Charles, and just wanted to start some of the videos of our series in the church. And we're going to start obviously outside of the church, and as we start outside of the church, we're just kind of noticing a few different things. And the first thing that I was noticing was the beautiful architecture and just the awesome statues that I see here. So on the left, right over here, we can see obviously that's St. Michael. He's conquering the dragon. He's got the sword. Over on this side, we got St. Gabriel, who has the trumpet sounding the great news of the Annunciation, which was yesterday. We celebrated that solemnity. And then up here on the top, if you notice something really cool as we kind of get a little bit closer, you can't really see it, but we'll zoom in closer. There's a statue of an angel, and then right above that, there's actually an image of a beehive. And Jacob was just telling me, I don't really know what the beehive stands for, so why don't you tell us, Jacob?
The beehive stands throughout Christianity. The bees represent immortality, both because honey never decomposes, but also beeswax never corrupts. And so as you go into the church and you see the candles on the altar, they must be made out of beeswax to symbolize the immortality of Jesus Christ.
Isn't that awesome? What a cool faith that we have. And the last thing I noticed is that in each one of these windows, we have a different person of the Most Holy Trinity. We have, in the middle there, we have the hand, which you can't really see, but it's the Father. And then you can see on the left side there, it's the chalice with the Eucharist. And on the right side, it's a dove. And so we have the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, symbolizing our Trinitarian God, which this church is dedicated, obviously, to God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. So the last thing that we want to share with you is that most churches that are older, you have to walk up staircases to get in them.
That's right. So in traditional Catholic architecture, it's based off of Jewish architecture of the Temple of Solomon. And so as we ascend the staircases, we're going up the mountain of God, which is all throughout the Psalms. It's in the book of Isaiah, going up the mountain of God as Moses did to receive the law of God, and so that the Hebrews might worship. Likewise, we're going up the mountain of God to worship, but also, very importantly for us as Catholics, we're ascending into the upper room with Jesus Christ to share in that Last Supper. And so as we ascend the stairs here to go into the upper room with Jesus Christ, we're also going to pass through some of the symbols of our apostles, which we'll get to in the next video, but they're on top of the 4 columns that are on the facade of the church.
All right, let's do it.